Are you free to do whatever you want? The students in this class have far more freedom than some of the other people on the planet, but at some times it may still feel like we're trapped. I've only been around for 20 years, so I haven't experienced any of the subjection that people may have gone through in the past. But I do know from being in school that there was a point in time where people weren't allowed to follow their own religion. Freedom is important to me because I'm happier when I'm more free. But I know that there can be times where too much freedom can be dangerous, and too little freedom can also cause harm. When I have more freedom, I'm happier. And research shows that when people are free to do as they wish, they are more happy as well. So this applies to many people. So for example, as a kid, I would get excited when my mom would let me sleep over at a friend's house because that was a rare occurrence. Or as adults, we're happy when the government lets us do whatever we want with our bodies and make our own choices. I would also be happier with more economic freedom. Like when you know that you're able to cover rent for the month, or if you're financially free enough to buy an Xbox for yourself or another luxury item. Even though freedom can make people happy, it can also be dangerous if there are no limits to anybody's freedoms. Let's take a look at an extreme case. If there was unlimited freedom, anyone would be able to cause harm or do anything without any repercussions. For example, if there was unlimited freedom, people would be able to burglarize a house because no one would stop them. There's unlimited, you could do whatever you want. Or even people would be able to commit murders because they were free to do so. So now let's look at something more realistic. The Second Amendment allows Americans the right to own a firearm. Criminals have used this right to commit robberies or commit murders. There have also been school shootings that have happened because of the Second Amendment. But now let's look at the other side. There are also points in times where freedom is necessary to keep people safe. For example, the freedom of speech. In Nazi Germany, the freedom of speech was revoked, so no one was able to criticize the government and speak out. And we also know that censorship has been used by many dictators in the past to shut down their opposition and keep control. Let's take a look back at the Second Amendment. The counter-argument to the fact that guns can cause harm and murders says that guns would reduce the harm that was being caused to people. For example, if your house was being robbed and you had a firearm, you would be able to shoot a warning shot to try to shoo away robbers. Or if someone on the street is being attacked, they would be able to use a gun to stop the attacker. At the end of the day, I think freedom is important because it can make us happier. But I know that there are times where we need to put limits on freedoms for safety or expand freedom also to keep people safe. There are many stances that people can take on freedom, and I believe that each scenario should be looked at individually when deciding these things. And with that being said, I think everyone should be able to express their own opinion and learn from each other about their views on these important values. Thank you.